Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. So we had the season finale of Mama June. Um, Now, you remember last time Mama June went to outpatient therapy, and since then she had quit that and was basically MIA again for about a month. So Pumpkin starts off the show getting medicine for Alana. She's got a really bad cough. And Alana begging for, some lip gloss. Typical kid. Every time you go in the store, you got to buy something, right? And Pumpkin is saying, no, we can't do that. And I understand. I mean, they just bought a house. So, I mean, there's the cost of moving. There's utilities, deposits, house payment, insurance, everything else. And, they're struggling right now. It's not unheard of. And Pumpkin says she's working extra hours, and Josh is working out of town. So, Alana has to kind of chip in and watch Ella, which isn't unheard of. It's, part of being responsible, being part of a family. So Alana loves Ella. We know that. But she's also getting bummed out because, she feels like she doesn't have any time. She has homework to do. She has friends. She has a new school and so on and so on. But, for right now, at least, she has to kind of help out. Now, Gina has heard from June. And they were living in the truck, so they are homeless. So obviously they spent whatever money they had, lost their job, couldn't pay their motel bill, and they're basically homeless. So Gina finds them inpatient treatment in Banyan, which is in Florida, and both can go there. Now, she'd gotten a spot for June, but not for Gino. So June didn't want to go. So they had to wait 2 weeks before 2 spots opened up so they both could go together. But she's not going to tell anything to the girls right now because she doesn't want to get their hopes up again, and she's not sure if June's going to stick with it or not. So she's just kind of, keeping it quiet for right now. And, both June and Gino admit that lack of money is the only thing keeping them sober at this point. So they haven't really, they may feel like they're not using, so they're not addicts, but they're not using because they don't have money. So that's a totally different thing. So Dodo gets a call about a storage unit that June hasn't paid on, of course. And whoever called her, said, you can go look and see if there's anything you want because it's going to go up for auction. But, they don't sell personal things. That always goes in the garbage. So she's telling Amber, I'm going to go look just to see if there's anything in there the girls might want, so on. Now, June almost backs out of rehab when they get there, but she finally goes in. And they get physicals, and they meet the doctors, and they go through their history, and they won't be able to see each other for 30 days, at least. Okay. So June is hoping the girls will be okay with her being there. Now, I don't know why the girls wouldn't be okay. They wanted her to go there in the first place, so why wouldn't they give, it'd be great news for them. Okay, typical Mama June. The last time of the season, here's the hat. And we know what that means, don't we? Yes. Jennifer goes to see the other old bat, Miss Janice, for lunch and tells her that they're filing the custody papers. Janice says they need a bigger place. Alana wouldn't even have her own room living in that little house, which is the same house that Sugar Bear and June lived in with all the girls. So, okay. But Janice says, I have a friend that has a house to rent. It's 4-bedroom. Jennifer's still going on about being the better mom. So she's like, yeah, I'm going to take a look. So June, in therapy, seeing her doctor, she admits to having an addictive personality, which I said right from the get-go, she is an addictive personality. If it's not food, it's drugs, it's whatever. Anything she gets her hands on, she will overdo. But she will not recognize being an addict. So she texts Pumpkin and lets them know where they're at. And they're surprised, so they call Gina. And Gina says, yeah, she reached out to me and I set it up for him, but I didn't want to say anything to you guys until we knew she was actually going to go and actually going to stick with it. Okay. So, Jennifer, riding around with Sugar Bear, she says, starts talking about, well, we need a house in the country, people are too nosy, everybody's looking at us, everybody knows our business. Not the fact that you're on reality TV. I mean, yeah, that would kind of help them know your business, but yeah. Well, she goes ahead and rents the house, gives 30-day notice at their old house, even starts having stuff brought in before she even tells them they're moving. So he says, well, I guess I don't really have a say in this, do I? It's like, nope, I guess not. You're just going to go along. Whew, okay. So the therapist calls Pumpkin with an update. Jen has been working with them and participating, and actually, doing a really good job working towards her sobriety. And Pumpkin asks about her drug screen. Was Mama on something when she got there? And we don't know what she was on, but apparently she was on something, because Pumpkin is like, oh my gosh, same old story. So then Gino sees a therapist. He says if he goes back around June, he may not stay clean. But then he says relationships with both of their kids, their families, is something that they need to work on repairing. So, which way are we going here, Gino? I mean, seriously. Are you going to be with her and repair these relationships, or are you going to leave her? It's like saying two totally different things, and I honestly don't know. So Sugar Bear calls Alana, and she says she might have to watch Ella, so she'll see him on the weekend. He says, okay, he'll give her an address to meet them at. Now, Pumpkin isn't wild about going out there, because her and Jennifer have butted heads so many times. She's like, okay, the weekend, Josh will be here. He's coming out there too. So, Pumpkin, Josh, and Alana go to Sugar Bear's new house. Jen says, we got a new house. Sugar Bear says she can live with them. Pumpkin says over her dead body. And Josh says, well, we bought a house. Really, they're not renting like you old washed up has-beens. They actually went out and bought a house. Jennifer says, you didn't tell us you were moving? I'm sorry, Jennifer, did you tell them you were moving? I don't remember that. I think it has to be like a two-way street, Anyway, Alana finally breaks down crying, says, she wants to stay with Pumpkin. And she needs to make her own decisions. She says Sugar Bear doesn't want her because she's not a boy. And Jennifer says that's bull. No, there are a lot of men out there, whether they want to admit it or not, they have this thing about if they have a child, it has to be a boy to carry on their name or some other crazy stuff. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised, okay? But they yell at each other. Finally, Jennifer tells them to leave, and Sugar Bear just kind of slinks away. And Jennifer says, this ain't over. But it should be over, Jennifer. Just because you got a different house and you're planning on being Honey Boo Boo's stepmom, as Pumpkin says, does not mean that she wants to live with you ever. Visit? Yeah. Maybe someday you'll have a relationship. Of course, it wouldn't matter if she were of age because, he wouldn't be financially responsible anymore, and you couldn't really get back on June if she were already living on her own. Which Pumpkin says he doesn't give them any money anyway to help take care of her. They are supporting her. So that doesn't look real good if you did happen to go to court either. So that's something to think about, Jennifer. If you don't want it to be over, maybe he needs to live up to his obligation, or maybe you should just chip in because, kids aren't cheap. Once you get her, you're going to have to be buying her stuff anyway because June don't have a job. So might as well get used to it. So the hat's gone. Ha! Dodo tells Pumpkin, Alana, and Ella, stop over. Now, she didn't tell them, but she went and got their stuff out of storage, with what June had put in there. And there's a ton of pictures, photo albums, trophies from the Honey Boo Boo days, the pageants and all that fun stuff, and a lot of other sentimental items. Several totes worth in the back of her car. And the girls are happy, because they really thought Mama had sold or thrown away all of their stuff. So that really made them feel better, and it's stuff they can take home now and kind of have happy memories. And June and Gino graduate to outpatient therapy. So do not have to stay in the facility. They are now going to be outpatient, going in ever how many times a week they're supposed to, hopefully, and staying clean, hopefully. And the happy news is Mama June will be back for a 5th season. So we will definitely catch up on that when it does appear. And meanwhile, thank you all, and I will see you later. Bye.